Virginia, a founding institution in this great nation. The Cavaliers will put toe to leather and will get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Virginia Tech's offense will go on the attack first. Virginia Tech opened up a can the last time they saw the Hoos.
Yeah, they took care of business, and they've dominated this rivalry, and Virginia knows that, and it's in their head. They're going to have to do something early in this football game to really turn that tide.
You got to answer the bell. When Virginia and Virginia Tech play, you got to start fast. Last time it was the Hokies. Let's find out what happens here.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down now. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Doyle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Working that left side now. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You scripted the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Virginia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And the offense with a nice run.
Break to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes one. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down. There he goes! Pass to Tech, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at it. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All three of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead at half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Got a man. It's Wiggins. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. Inside the 30. Busts through behind his pad. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking for room. It's Fox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is good! And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Hart. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokie Center. And the defense got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Pulls and fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese
breaks into the open. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go in that QB sneak on third down, guys. He was trying to push and trying to drive, but he was just running into a wall. Nice job by the defense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hart. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man on the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real thrilling performances, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Cavs and Hokies. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia Tech and Virginia plays out.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Hokie! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 8 over South Alabama. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. To the air on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off play action. It's complete to the right.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Hokie, Tech, VPI built a big lead on the Hoos.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really, really mattered. That's why rivalries are so much fun.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Motion from the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Looking left. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Wants to fire on second down. Bears the pressure. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Back to pass on second down. Gets open down the middle. And they swarm him under. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Cavaliers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! Fitted in the window for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Doyle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on second down. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.